Welcome back to every NES game. We're back with a story, apparently. Todd Thornley III. My favorite character. Winner takes all! What is going on? So this is Crash and the Boys. Street Challenge. That's the name of a game. Crash and the Boys. Does that mean the boys are crashing? Or is it Crash and the Boys? I don't know. 59th floor of Thornley Industries Worldwide HQ. Have you heard the news, Mr. Thornley? I can't voice I stop now. This music choice. He's happy now. For an NES game, there's a lot of expression in this. There's a lot of character to it. This is great. So they're like some cool thugs, or I don't know. Japanese delinquents, of course. The sprite work is really impressive compared to a lot of NES games. They do a lot with it. So now that we go to the game, did you expect it to be this? It's just one of those sports games? And by that I mean one of those ones where they have a couple different sports, or just basically just mini games. We'll go with Crash and his team, because I guess they're the main characters. This is a wild event! Good to know. Crash has the best stats, so I guess we'll choose him. Now we follow this girl to go to the shop! This is a very odd game. Oh, it's that girl from Dr. Slump. So there's, yeah, bunch of items we can buy, but we can only buy ones that use gold coins, because that's all we have. Yeah, let's use trade-off. That gets rid of some of our HP to increase our stats. these cool shoes. Worth it for that alone. So the item kit is, I guess, what you want, since it has a bunch of equipment, though. Upgrade your stats, I guess? Best that I can tell. But we don't have any money left, so let's exit and start the relay race! It's hard to get a grasp on what you're supposed to do. I mean, it didn't take too long for me to figure out what to do, it just... For some reason, whenever I press the button, like... Sometimes they'll just decide, you go back. You either want to jump over these hurdles, like you normally do, or you just run into them with the B button. And if you're lucky, you can charge up the attack to throw the actual thing at your opponent, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I can't seem to do that again. For whatever reason. And obviously, Todd won. How dare you, Todd. I have another chance against... Baldy! Baldy has his hair. This is false advertising. I don't even know what happened there. I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to control this, or how everything's supposed to work so you can win, basically. I think the general idea is you're supposed to just outrace him and then, like, attack the barriers and use the thing to attack him. But at this point, I can't figure out how to attack him again. Whenever I try to do the thing, I always, without fail, run into the next barrier before I can. And almost out of HP as well. So that's not good. And now the final race doesn't involve me, it's just the CPU. So that happened, and unfortunately we got in last place because I'm not sure how that was supposed to work. I don't know, maybe that's actually fun if you like figure out how everything works, how you're supposed to actually play it. But on our first playthrough, yeah, this is not working out well. Didn't decide to buy any items. So this is basically golf, but use a hammer throw to try to reach the pole. At first, I wasn't entirely sure what to do. I'm pressing B a bunch, but it just... No matter how much I charge it up, it just throw it lightly. But I quickly figure out you have to press B repeatedly and then press A. The flashing is to warn you that you're gonna let go soon, regardless. So you have to press A by that point, or else you'll just land right in front of you. I at least figured this one out a lot quicker than the relay. I didn't fully get that one at all. Not the worst idea, I guess. For a minigame, it's pretty cool. I like how you can collect, like, coins, depending on where you throw it. But the problem with this one is that, not really a problem with the game, necessarily. But playing on a keyboard, you have to press the B button, or the equivalent on the keyboard, a ton to charge it up. That quickly becomes really annoying. More annoying than it would be on a traditional, like, controller. And also just a bit more difficult as well. So for this minigame, for what it is, it would be fine on the actual NES, I would say. But it's really a shame that, as you can tell at this point, this weird sports collection game thing isn't working out too well. And it's a shame because, like, if you look at it, like, pretty much everything outside of playing it, the game seems really, really good. Like, the sprites and the graphics in general are pretty damn high quality for NES. I always prefer the more detailed sprites instead of the, like, really small simple ones. Oh god! What? How did he even do that? Music's good. There's a lot going on for this. And as you can tell, obviously, he knows the CPU actually knows what they're doing. So obviously they're gonna win. Random assumption here, but I assume you can't necessarily throw it past the hole. Once you get towards the goal, basically. Once you get to the hole, it'll automatically just drop in no matter what. Or something like that. We're about to award the prizes. Probably not for me. We actually got a bunch more coins from... surprisingly more than I thought, so... some good things we can get, potentially. I'm sorry if you've never played this game, it might seem a bit familiar. And that's because in Japan, it's actually part of the, what's it called, Kunio-kun series. Now you might not know that one, but over here, one particular entry in that series, when it came over here, was called River City Ransom, and this is actually part of that same series, if you didn't know by this point. Now, well, eventually we'll get to that game, but... yeah, they're part of the same series. Not sure why they decided to not call it part of the same series over here. That doesn't seem like the best marketing choice. Also, this is like sort of besides swimming. It's more like a underwater battle. Again, I'm not sure I fully get it. I mean, I kind of do. But unless you really know what you're doing, or maybe even if you do, it seems kind of random. I don't know, this game's not bad, but, like... It's not as good as it should be. Either that, or it's obnoxious to try to learn how to play it. Or maybe both, you know? That's a shame. Oh well. On to a different game, I suppose.